Boys and girls, happy Friday. I just happened to be at one of the most popular drinking places in Hong Kong. Now this is central, it's called Lan Kwai Fong, and this is supposedly where people go drinking and partying when there was clubbing and everything. Frankly, I actually haven't come to this place since the pandemic, but yeah, I do my physiotherapy here, and so I'm just done, and it's just happy hour on a Friday. And it's only 29 degrees Celsius. So I kind of figured, okay, I'm gonna show you guys around and see what it looks like. Wait, let me just hold on. Hey, Reem. This is Hong Kong Central. Now, just let's see if I can get you guys on a wide angle. So, sorry about the blurring. So in Hong Kong, when people actually honk, they honk mean. Like they're like a-hole mean when they honk. So if you guys are on headphones, yeah, be careful. So here, this is a very expat-y area. This is called Central, and you're gonna see a lot of expats and basically people who work in the CBD location. And right now, you can see people are just gathering, drinking as if there's nothing happening. Hey James, hey Richard. Oh, and there's someone with a dog. Hello, hello. Hi. So what happens is if you look at bars, there's no social distancing whatsoever. If you look at like the drinking scene, I know it feels so weird, you guys. Seriously.
And the vibe.
Okay, it feels really weird. Because I've been so antisocial and anti-human since the pandemic, it just feels weird to see people like hanging out drinking. Oh my God. It's like a rare scene. Or maybe because I haven't been going out enough. But yeah. So it's happy hour everywhere. Hey, Duffyistic. Hey, the Crow. Hot and humid. It's 29 degrees. Alimaz, good morning, from Canada, going to work today. I hope I pronounced your name right. Doug, yes, yo. So this is Lan Kwai Fong. You'll see the highest concentration of expats, foreigners, and I guess posher things. This is actually our old police station. It used to be a prison here. Okay, I gotta watch where I'm going. Is it making you anxious? Yes. Yes. Okay, this place is called Yi Hong Yun. Yi Hong Yun, I think in ancient Chinese, this name is the name of a brothel, but I don't think this is a brothel. This is like a restaurant or a bar of some sort. Way too Asian. Way too Asian. We don't use red lanterns like that. You've been anti-human since you're born? Good on you. Good on you. Yeah, some of these places are... See, they're actually pretty nice. Like, I mean, right, it's quite nice. I actually haven't done like a walking stream for some time, and this is actually the best time to do it. El Gaucho, this place, I think even before the mask enforcement, like this place I always saw it's jam-packed, but even during the mask enforcement and social distancing, every time I walk by this place, they're not enforcing it. Wow. Okay, the light in this place is really trippy. It's called Mint. Let's see what the menu is. Let's see I'll show you guys some central prices. Just hold on. Wait. Where's my magnifying glass? Just hold on for the resolution. Okay, so for a salad here, you're talking about like 20 bucks for a burrata and tomato salad. For a Wagyu pasta, Wagyu bolognese, about 20 some dollars US. Still not, oh actually, okay, wait a minute. Lamb rack, about 50 bucks US. Okay, still not the most expensive. Helium, you always miss my stream is because I do it at very sporadic times. Hey Carrie, you miss Hong Kong? Hey bruh, what up? You guys, thanks for coming on to my stream. Wow, the light in that restaurant makes me feel that I'm blind. Okay, so up here was used to be a nightclub called Dragon Eye. I don't know if it's still there, but it's supposedly one of the most popular nightclubs before. And look at, on such a narrow street, there's a building that's that high. Okay, my neck hurts. And just so you know, while everyone is clubbing and everything, there's MeloCat on my messenger bag. I feel like such a nerd in a posh place. Oh wait, where it's like all bars and people hang out. Actually, a little bit about Central. It's full of slopes and hills, and this is Lan Kwai Fong. I'll show you. This is where the bars and stuff are. It's just another pretty popular section actually. So before, humans would actually fill up this whole entire street all the way down here, but you can see it's a lot more quiet now. You've been to Dragon Eye many years ago, really? Wow, you guys, look at this. Was this rev time? Tea time? I can't read it. Oh, this is actually a pretty cool shop. Like if you actually look at it like this, it's small, it's cool, it's tiny, and it's got style. Oh, Lan Kwai Fong is very expensive. And actually, I'm going to show you this street right here. Let's see how I can actually go down there. So back in clubbing days, I remember this set of stairs, people just use it religiously to get from the bottom part of Lan Kwai Fong to where I was coming from. And it smells nothing but alcohol and smokes. You see, but you feel like how many times you've missed my stream? Well, yeah, that's because I'm pretty sporadic with my streaming times. Okay, here we go. So just music. Okay, so as you can see, look at it. Wow, there's like so many people that's just out. And so this is actually Lan Kwai Fong. This is actually the actual street that's called that. And what happens is that many years ago, see how it's kind of like a slope going downwards? When it was New Year's countdown, people got really excited. It's just basically everybody that's packed all the way, everywhere. So think about it, New Year's countdown, everybody here, right? And so this is a slope going downwards. And when they were counting down for New Year's, or waiting to, some drunk guy decided to toss a beer bottle up into the air. And when it fell, everyone was dodging, but because this is a slope going downwards, so people were falling on top of each other. And you can imagine it was kind of like a domino effect. A lot of people died here from suffocation. That is like the worst, one of the worst ways to die. So ever since then, during New Year times, not including COVID times, they would have traffic control, so that people can only walk in one direction, and they would have cops that's there to make sure that there's not too many people. You're still part of it, of course. Hey, enemy spotted, yo. Okay, so that's it. This is Lan Kwai Fong for you. So I'll take you guys around. It's actually quite a nice place. Oh, this used to be Hard Rock Cafe, and it's not anymore. Everything here is really expensive. This building has been around here since 1913, as you can see at the top of this. This is called the Fringe Club. I don't know what building this used to be, but the Canadian, I think the Correspondence Club is somewhere down there. So as you can see, the buildings are pretty British. And I think this is one of the cathedrals, St. Paul's Church. Wow, that looks like one of the places that I go to for urban exploration. Holy shit, you guys. Wow, okay, you guys, I gotta take a picture here, sorry. All right, sorry, had to take a picture. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys. Yeah, well, it's a great place. What camera do I use? My cell phone. It's just my phone. Okay, I'm actually gonna go up one of the less popular streets. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go on Wyndham Street. And in case you guys are wondering why the names of the streets are so Western, is because Hong Kong used to be a British colony. No, it's not the French Club. It's the Fringe Club. Fringe. Wow, look at this place. Yeah, quite nice. My phone have good stabilization? No. I practice a ninja walk. Ah, good thing you picked that up. It's one of the most underappreciated efforts that I put in that viewers usually don't feel. I use a stabilizer, so that's why. So just kidding on the Tai Chi walk. There's only so much that the Tai Chi walk would do. Yeah. See, everyone's watching the Olympics. See, this street used to be a lot more busy. Wow, and some of these antique stores, they don't sell anything. Well, they do, but it's nothing that you'd buy every day. Oh, quite nice actually. Yep, British colony until 1997. Pretty cool. Usually these things cost a fortune. Nice, but not practical. Hey, Michael. And there's a WeWork here. I thought there was a scandal with WeWork. Wasn't there? Okay, wait, I think I gotta wipe my cameras. No, I don't. See, like these art galleries, like seriously, you're gonna see a lot of these galleries that sells like giant ass paintings, art that I can't understand. And the funny thing is, even during the daytime, during their operation hours, nobody actually goes in. You almost never see people coming in or out of these shops except for, you know, the shop attendant. And you wonder, it's like, hey, how do they actually make their money? Well, a lot of them is for laundering money. Because it is impossible. It is impossible, I repeat, for them to actually make any money like that. Okay, I'm going to take you guys down this part of the street. And if you guys wonder, it's like, oh, you know, is Hong Kong westernized? If you're on this street, you're going to see that it's a lot more westernized than you would imagine. I know, it feels so weird. That tells you, during this pandemic, I actually don't go out that much. For me, it's just as scary to see that many people. I avoid like crowds at all costs. Amazeballs. The art is interesting, but unfortunately the money laundering part isn't. I'm not saying all of the galleries do, but a lot of them do. One of my girlfriends used to work in one, and she said it's not as glam as you think it is. Wow, but yeah, people are just drinking, partying. I don't even know if clubs are open, frankly. Who puts a gallery in Lan Kwai Fong? Oh, there's a lot. So on this street, it's called Wyndham Street, right? I think if you go down this way, there's at least like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40. Well, these are some of the more comfy taxis that we have. I always try to get on one of those. And in case you haven't noticed, the cars in Hong Kong that you see on the road are basically in good, pristine condition. You don't see cars with rust holes, rust fenders. You don't see people with dented cars. You don't see people with dirty cars. And definitely, there's no distance when it comes to driving here. It's defensive driving all the way. Hey, Lee. It sounds pretty scary. Which part sounds scary? The prettiest lad in Hong Kong, with the face mask on, yes. Actually, no, in Central, there's a lot of pretty people. A lot of pretty people. The women here, the guys too, are dressed up. They have expensive lifestyles, snobby, a lot of them. And yeah, they clean up well. In elf art? Yeah, we have a lot of elf arts here. A lot. Gallery owners are stuck up. Money laundering, driving. Yep. You know how it works, the money laundering part? So what happens is that they make 10 BS pieces of art. They go to an art auction. They sell one piece to their own people. They get their own staff to bid on it. And they would suffer the 30% commission that goes to the art auction. So for example, they would sell a BS piece of art for 10 million, right? And they'll suffer 3 million commission. But the remaining 9 pieces that they have, the multiples of that art, is now priced at $10 million, which they will use that price tag to help people launder money by quote unquote bidding on their art. Okay, so you guys are gonna help me. From now on, I'm gonna walk down these streets, and then you guys are gonna have to help me pick whether I go straight or go left or right. Elf arts are expensive? Really? They're everywhere. Oh, you see them everywhere. Actually, I'm not a big fan of that car just because it's so common here. But this is a really nice building. See, I want to show you guys. See the street sign, Hollywood Road? That's what the old street signs in Hong Kong look like when we were a British colony, way before we were born. You missed the cat? Aww. Lantau is not a city. No, Lantau is not a city. You're definitely a country bloke. Okay, like for example, like this gallery here, this guy is doing like ear candling. I have no idea. Oh, he's picking his friends' ears. No idea. It's like a place to, you know, hang out with friends. When COVID allows, come to Hong Kong, sure. Where you can see mannequins with panda heads that's dressed in questionable clothing. This is a very beautiful area. This is Central. Central is one of the most posh areas you can find in Hong Kong. Everything here is expensive. See, this is, as I told you, this used to be the Hong Kong police station. Now it's called Tycoon. That's what they named it.
And I've never really got that's gone. As soon as I get to a certain point, I'm like, okay, that's good.
Okay, I don't know why, but he's talking so loud. Jeez.
Oh, like physically? Yeah, like visuals.
Lamborghini is seldom to be seen here. That is so not true. Did you know that? I forgot if it's Lamborghini or Ferrari. Don't quote me on it. But one of those two, we actually have the highest per capita in terms of Lamborghini or Ferrari in Hong Kong. Oh, this place is called Feather and Bones. I think it's like a, what is it? It's like a restaurant slash grocery slash bistro, meat shop, deli. I always thought it looked so British, but I've never been to UK, so you guys tell me. Pretty cool shop, huh? And they sell like aged beef. Insane. Oh yeah. And they're so expensive that the stuff doesn't even have a price. And you can tell that things are really expensive when the deco looks like that. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to go in with my camera. I don't want to agitate people. Oh, this is another one of the art galleries I was talking about. Like, just going to jaywalk and risk getting ran over. See, like this. Like, who the hell's going to... Okay, sorry. Who the hell's going to buy art like this? Like, for example, like you would see like stuff like that in a shop is usually... You would see a pregnant Statue of Liberty. Is that art? Yeah, so this is some of these art that I was talking about. Wow, so hot, crazy rich, huh? Lamborghini dealership in Lan Kwai. Yeah. Hey, Partha. So this road is called Hollywood Road. Again, anything on here, expensive, old, expensive. Some of these shops, like even the shop that is this small, right? I don't know how they're gonna make back whatever they're selling. Seriously, I don't even know how that works. It doesn't matter if you got the sirens on, people aren't really gonna yield to you. So if they actually rely on that first responder, if they're gonna rely on life because of the to ambulance, fire trucks, or police cars, I think, yeah, those people are really gonna suffer if time is an issue. Next to the escalator, correct. Correct. This is the quieter side. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna go down this way. This is the quieter side of Central. If you're driving stick in Hong Kong, see how big of a slope it is? And it says 1 to 5. I don't even know what that means in terms of slope, but I think it means that it's actually very high up. So some people who's driving stick, if their skills are not good, yeah, they basically would just kind of fall back and just force the guy behind you to tailgate you. But yeah, so to be able to drive in Hong Kong, you actually need some mad ass skills. First of all, people don't yield here. When you're trying to switch lanes, as soon as you signal, the person will step on the gas because they don't want you to switch lanes. It's a very toxic mindset. Do I ever find time to just read a book? Yes, actually I do. I have a bad Kindle. This is the first time in a while that I've taken us. Well, yeah, it's so hot, you guys. See, look, it's 28 degrees and it's like 7:30. So it's kind of hard when you're like melting. Even now, it's kind of hard to walk around in, oh, okay, someone just came out of yoga. So in Central, sometimes you'll see people walking around like that, which is pretty interesting. You won't see that in my hood, because that'll be too revealing. Oh, this is pretty cool. Hotel Moderna. Moderna? Like as in the vaccine? Is that how it's spelled? Okay, pretty cool. Now, see this building right here? See, this is what I like about Central. You'll have the new, old, that's kind of interlaced. This place sells herbal tea, and it has been around for ages. I don't think a shop, if they were to rent on Hollywood Road, that they could survive by selling herbal tea, but they must own this whole building. It is impossible that they rent. Hi, wow, you got someone from South Korea. Woohoo! I don't know how to pronounce your name because I can't read Korean. Great night to eat something with lots of chili in it, really? No. It's Moderna. Ah, okay, got it. Oh, see this street right here? See, there's just so many people that's just standing outside and they're just drinking. In Hong Kong, it's not illegal to be holding alcohol, to be drinking outside. It is not illegal, and a lot of foreigners love that. They just find that to be like absolute freedom. See, when you go to the side streets of Central, apart from where you saw all the bars and all the clubs and everything, now these ones are actually more chill, which I like a bit more. Oh, I can't read Korean. Can anyone read Korean and translate? Gallery, drawing museum, or is it just art? I think it's probably just art. Oh, pretty nice. Oh, there's a dog. There's a dog on the side right there. It's quite nice. But mind you, none of these things are cheap. But I do appreciate how people are sitting outside. Oh, look at that! Look at that little place. Oh, it's so nice to see people dining again. Everything's opening up. We don't have much restriction. Yeah, I think now you can dine until like midnight. Don't quote me on it, I think. And then each table can have 6 people, but don't expect social distance. Yep, you see people smoking and drinking. And I really appreciate the fact on my phone, so you guys can actually see a better view. Do you guys like the wide angle? Why are you to hear Cantonese? Oh, well then you're in the wrong channel, I'm sorry. Yeah, for those of you who's ever seen any of my videos, maybe like 2% is in Cantonese. Might want to double check before you come in. Wow, look at, you guys, this is actually a really nice place. Oh, the bottom, they have like an inside garden on these 2 floors. And then it's like a nice service apartment up here. Hong Kong seems to be mostly bilingual. Yep. See? Like Gitzikai, Gage Street. I think a lot of our street names are actually translated from English names. And I think I explained to you guys before, some of these, it's very hard to get the rent, to rent one of these because there's only so many in Hong Kong, but the rent for each of these is like a few $100. And as you can see, like the fruit and vegetable stall, so what they do is they use that as just part of the shop front, and they'll kind of occupy some of the area in front of it. And yeah, so business, the profit margin will be high because, you know, the overhead for the rent is very low. And rent is a huge issue in Hong Kong because land is always scarce. Hey Kevin. Oh, thanks. Yeah, things are well. How's Canada? I heard that Alberta, they're relaxing restrictions. That my best friend was telling me, he saw on the news that quarantine is only voluntary, which is kind of weird, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know what the details are, but if that is, that would be kind of interesting. Come here. Oops, sorry. So the shops are actually closing right now. Hi. Hey, enemy spotted. DJ Sabzi. Percentage of Hong Kong speaking fluent English here in Central? Oh, probably more than half.
Like 4 plates.
Hong Kongers, I don't know. If you're talking about like the local Hong Kongers, probably not a lot, unless they went to international school, they got additional English education practice. We do teach English in schools here, but a lot of people is because they don't get to use it all the time. So, yeah. But there's a lot of English speakers here. As I said before, and I'll say it again, you can live your whole life in Hong Kong not speaking a word of English. Hi, oh, from Tokyo, nice. Woohoo! So shops are closing. Shops are closing. Wow, so hot. I do not see any shop cats at the moment. Oh my god, this is getting like really hot, you guys. Walking around in a face mask like this. Ugh. Ah. Oops. It's funny. There's not a lot of shop cats around here. Oh wow, how do you pronounce this street name? Gatsilapgaya. Gatsilap. Let's see what that is in English. Gaziev. Interesting. See, these are some of the very local noodle shops that you'll see in Central. It's just like a giant cart. There's no actual shop, and you sit somewhere around. It's pretty cool, huh? See? Pretty awesome. And this is how they sit. You'll see actually quite a few shops that's like that. I'll see if I can show you. Wow, this was actually recommended by one of our food critics here. Bad Hai Dong. This is when you eat outside, Hong Kong style. Wow, so this place is famous. Famous. This street used to be a lot busier. It's a shame what's happening. Well, you know, it's a matter of perspective. But I think there's so many things that's happening around the world. I rather focus on what makes me happy. For example, cats, meow. But don't trust everything that you see on the news. That's my sage advice, regardless of what you're referring to. Yeah. On the news, airport full of people leaving. Yeah, there's a lot of people that's immigrating, and a lot of animals got abandoned. So lately I've been rehoming a lot. Older cats and dogs, people just don't want to spend the money to take them, even if they're in good health condition. Trying to rehome old animals is difficult. Just like Wong Kar-wai movies, really? Really? Isn't this a joint that sells Thai milk tea? I think so, right? I'm not saying all news are fake, but the thing is, there's so many fake things on the internet. Not just the news, but in general. Handrail UV sterilizer. Fancy device, but the thing is, doesn't UV take a while to act? Like, considering the speed that this is moving, doesn't it not give it sufficient time to actually kill the bacteria? Yep, it's true. We live in a world now where it's just mainly fake things. That's what gets likes, right? As I say, it's like fake boobs. You know it's fake, but entertainment value is high. You know, if I walked around with like 40 double G's, I mean, it's gonna hurt my back, but entertainment value is high. Oh, you guys, look at it. This is a donkey. Huh. I kind of want to go inside. Oh, look at these penguins. Oh, they're going on a mission. Oh, look at that, you guys. That is so cute. He's like, we're taking a trip to like nowhere, because you're heading towards like a wall. Yep, for the clout. Trust what you see, yes, but even a lot of things can be staged right now. It's just very sad. Even like I watch a lot of other people's like YouTube channels to see, you know, what original content there are. It seems like the ones that are original, that makes real content, that, you know, it feels like it's a real person making real content, those channels are the ones that don't blow up, no matter how talented they are. And the opposite is also true. You know, a lot of the ones that are good, not saying all, but a lot of the ones that are good in terms of viewership and following, a lot of them are fake. That's why I respect like Mr. Beast. I was like, wow, that guy's legit. That's the Japanese don donkey, yeah. Don donkey. I kind of want to go in there. This used to be a market. So this is called the Central Market, all revamped now. Before, I wanted to sneak in here for urban exploration, but cannot, because there's just no way to sneak in there. But it used to be, really old, and it was supposedly a great urbex place, but physically I just could not enter. It was impossible unless I do some crazy parkour. I'm a very kind person. I'm a person and a cat, but thank you. But I do occasionally claw and bite. CGI, yep. Yep, deep faking, Yep. I always thought the name was so interesting, a deep fake. So if you guys want to know about Hong Kong prices, okay, so this piece of property, new renovation, 3-bedroom, has a parking space. So the net is 1,200 square feet, and this is the gross, 1,500.2. And how much is this? 32.5 million Hong Kong dollars. So that's about 4.3 million US. 4.3 million US for a freaking 1,200 square feet apartment. Welcome to Hong Kong. It's actually pretty amazing. Yeah. Oh, be skeptical. Be very skeptical. Just think about the motive. When somebody overly promotes something, usually it's because there's something in it for them. Be it to persuade you to do something, persuade you to buy something, persuade you to follow a cult. That is, of course, to their benefit. There's always, you know, a motive when something is that aggressive. Call me skeptical, but that's what I've learned from being here. Hey Kira, I'm good. I'm good. A little bit melting, but still doing okay overall. I think I saw this advert somewhere. It's some money lender company, it's a finance company. The model that's here is, I think, the son of the owner. He can use more confidence. I think you have tacos. Oh, tacos is good. Tacos. I don't even know where to find good tacos. I'm sure there's places for it in Central. Awww is one of the corporates that's owned by one of our tycoons here. Actually, the streets are quieter than I thought. Amazing. The motive is mostly money. Yep, correct. Correct. Do I live in the Hong Kong island? No, I live on the dark side because I'm not posh nor rich. Your bus passes here when you go to work? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, give blood, save lives. When you donate blood once, you can save 3 people. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Does anybody donate blood here? Oh, what's this? Oh, look at this bank. It's like China CITIC Bank International, and they have the Monopoly guy as a motif. They must have some crossover. Huh. But ironically, when you store any money at the bank, it seems like they're the rich guy that's from Monopoly, not you. Do I get my whole year income from YouTube? No, not if I want to eat McDonald's like 2 times a month. As my only 2 meals. As you can see, my channel, it doesn't really have much in terms of income. The only thing is from the Patreon that you guys support, and the 2-digit that I get from YouTube. That's it. By the way, hey, thank you guys for supporting me on Patreon, because trying to feed and save and helping to rehome the animals, you know, taking out of pocket every time actually pushes me on the verge of like poverty. So that really helps. You guys, thank you so much. And now with the COVID, a lot of people are immigrating. So many older animals getting left behind. It's so frustrating. Oh, look at you guys. Look at, ooh, what's here for you guys? What's with all the pigeons? Oh. You guys hanging out for Friday night as well? Yeah, is this like a clubbing scene for you guys? Is this where all the babes are? Yeah. And this guy, wow, he's like balancing on there. Hey guys. Wow, there's so many pigeons. Hello. Oh, you're pretty fat. Fat pigeon. And here's the wallflower of the nightclub. This guy is like, nope. It's like, I don't want any of this BS. You don't want any action? No? Come on, go join your friends. No? No, don't want to? No, we got 2 wallflowers here. No! No! No, don't roast them. All right, see you, Duffy stick. Actually, the air is quite still here. There's no wind. And guess what? 8 o'clock is hitting and it's insane. Freaking insane. We got Yoshinoya and Genki Sushi. I don't feel like eating anything right now. Right, so I guess I'm gonna go back to the train station. Oh, there's a place called Jollibee's. Supposedly, Jollibee's is a very famous franchise in Philippines for fried chicken. If anyone's ever been to one, let me know. Supposedly they're really starting to get hot. Okay. I'm gonna go to Olympic Station. Wow, so hot. Ever notice in Hong Kong, everyone just walk really fast? Like really fast. Alrighty. This is the simplest McDonald's advert I've ever seen. It reminds me of the movie Super Size Me. You guys don't have Jollibee? Yeah, actually. The funny thing is, with the my dad sent me a version of the of the Olympics in the Middle East where everything got censored, and I was like, wow, interesting. I didn't know that they censor there, but then it makes sense because in Middle East you can't see the woman's arms and legs, so when you see people diving, it's so censored it looks like it's a straight black bar that drove into the water. And when it's like running, it's like an asterisk that was covering the runner, and all the other runners is like one black bar all covering everyone. So it's like an asterisk racing against a black bar. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now I'm walking from the Central Station to the Hong Kong Station. Yeah, Hong Kong actually got a gold medal with fencing, which frankly, fencing I don't think is that popular of a sport. It got more popular over the years, but it's nothing near popular. And I'm actually quite surprised. Huh. These parents actually put their kids through enough fencing on top of their existing education to turn them into a gold medalist. Amazeballs. And I told you guys before, the advert, the wall here, to have the advert on here is very expensive. It's like millions of dollars, but look at all the foot traffic. This is for China Mobile. Oh, by the way, I switched to 5G, so I don't know what that's like for my stream quality. Let me know if it actually made a difference. I actually miss these walking tours, but it's just so hot. So hot in summer, I just couldn't do it. When it's like, I think a couple days ago at 4 p.m. it reached 36 degrees Celsius, which is like what, 98 Fahrenheit, I think? It's kind of crazy. Wow, wait, I gotta mute you guys, wait, gotta mute. That's so weird. There was like a blast of music that came out of nowhere. Is my phone 5G capable? I don't know. It's a 12 Max Pro. The COVID vaccine helps with the 5G reception? Really? How does it? Do I have to get one or like 10 vaccines in order for that to be effective? Let's see if I'm getting my steps in. I noticed that I haven't been going out that much. I've only been walking like about 3,000 steps a day. Even now it's like 4,500. Wow, that's pretty hot in Arizona. Woohoo. With my cast, thank you. Wow, you guys, hey, Black Widow. Oh my God, is it me or did Scarlett Johansson lost a lot of weight? I personally don't like it when she's that skinny. I don't know, what do you guys think? Well, I hope they have the 5G because my provider actually just sent me, they made a call to me earlier. He's like, hey, do you want to upgrade to 5G? I'm like, okay. But then I didn't even consider if my phone actually supported it. But I'm just guessing that it does. I guess the vaccine becomes a 5G hub. Really? Dang, I thought I was gonna get a free one from them. That sucks. So you're saying no freebies? Oh wait, okay, so this place is called Okashi Land. Okashi Land actually sells junk food. Let's see if I can actually get some goodies. Oh, this is actually made in China. I don't want it. Okay, so when I was a kid, the first coffee I drank was that. My dad told me it was chocolate for grown-ups. I fell for it, and I've been a coffee addict ever since. Oh, you don't have to go to Japan anymore. You can actually just get these. You can just get these goodies now. So yeah, don't ever lie to your children and tell them that coffee is chocolate for grown-ups, because that's like, yeah, totally enticing them to try it. You know, the funny thing is, Scarlett Johansson, a lot of people said she has a sexy voice. That's something that I do not understand. Oh, if you guys want to have an idea, stars in Hong Kong, Gang Ho, he's like very, very advanced, right? But he looks like he's somebody I would see in a Japanese anime. He has like an anime face. He's like 20, I think. This guy's really young. But very famous. He even have a burger that's named after him, I think, or a McDonald's meal that's named after him. Oh, another thing you notice is that we sell food inside the MTR station, but unfortunately, it is not okay to eat it on the train or inside the station. What's OIS? Yeah, that's why I got the 12 Max. Basically, I got it for you guys. Yeah. It feels so warm on. Wow, why is it so warm on the train? Wow, so crowded. Crowded. You think? Yeah, I think she's overrated as well. Oh, just show you guys a new line that we have. So this is a new line that we got in Hong Kong. It's that brown line that goes all the way. My dad tried to take it, and this line actually, he said it took about an hour and a half. It's one of the longest lines that's on the MTR here, that's in Hong Kong. Do I ever those celebrities out and about? Do I see them? Not really. I take the public transportation a lot. I don't hang out in those posh places. So no. Okay. Right now, we're in Hong Kong Station, and we're taking it to here. Wait, let me just. So in Hong Kong, it's very hard to be vlogging sometimes because you're always pointing at someone, and sometimes even when you do want to do a selfie, you're doomed to catch someone that's like right behind you, that's like overly sensitive. So it's kind of hard sometimes. But the good thing is that we're all behind a face mask, so people are less self-conscious. But you know, sometimes I get in shit. Here. But if you're to cough right now, everyone would be looking at you funny. Can't even stream like this in Toronto. What would happen? What would happen if you stream like this in the only person that's to be good, right? Five Guys is a good burger joint, but I don't think that's Hong Kong. That's like American. So if you actually look at Hong Kong, if you notice, everyone's like on their phones. Everyone, sorry, it's a butt shot, but everyone's on their phone. Everyone's on their phone. Like, no matter where you go, it's just everyone's head is down on the phone. Large metro, it is windy, and I don't even know where to point my camera because there's people everywhere. So I don't want to offend people, but I have to point it somewhere. But thank God everyone's eyes are down, so they don't care. Okay, one more station. Oh, there's a seat. Maybe I'll sit down. Maybe I'll be less socially awkward when I'm sitting down. So in Hong Kong, what happens is that basically there's like very little distance between you and people that's sitting right next to you, because yeah, it's a very crowded city. Where did I get this from? Oh my god. Yeah. And even sometimes I want to rest my eyes. I don't even know where to stare, because literally there's like people everywhere, and like the half a foot in front of me is like when I'm sitting down. So you can imagine somebody in the eye, which can, you know, look offensive. Have I been out for dinner? Not much, actually. Not much lately. Why? Why? Okay. You don't have a signal on the subway, really? 1080p, I think. Bear with me. I think it got a little bit unstable because there was a lot of people, and usually between certain stations you would have bad reception. Is Five Guys actually overrated? See, in Asia, the definition of fit is actually kind of scary. I find that overly skinny. It's just about looking, getting thin. It's almost like a sin in Hong Kong if you're like, especially as a girl, if you're not pretty, if you're not thin, if you don't look young, if you don't have big boobs, it's almost like it's a sin. It's like, even this is like, oh, you know, lose weight. I was like, but why do people here need to lose weight? If you look around you, most people are pretty thin, pretty lean here. Right, there we go. Now we're at Olympic Station. Gonna go to a mall that's here. Huh, you guys, I just saw something really cool. A soup vending machine. If you guys know what is Chinese soup, Hong Kong people love soup. We love herbal teas, we love soup. There's a few companies that sell that. So what happens is that they have it, the herbal tea in bottled form, and then the soup is actually in pouched form. And I guess you buy it and then you go home and you zap it. That is so cool. You can even get like brown rice. So brown rice, some soup, some herbal tea, you're good to go. That is so awesome. Yeah, walk a lot, but not enough. Actually, even for today, right now, I'm only at 5,000 steps. I feel like getting some junk food. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Milk pudding. Milk pudding. A full cream. Milk pudding, I think it's panna cotta. actually wanted to get some train sushi, but I don't know if they actually have music in there. Do you guys want to grab some train sushi with me? If they don't play music? Oh, no, I think there's a lineup. I think there's a lineup. Oh, just so you know, in Hong Kong, you have to line up for everything. Sushi? We have Genki sushi. Genki, the guy that doesn't look well at all. Let's see if there is. $204. It's at, wow, are you kidding me? It's at 155. So there's like 50 numbers or 40 numbers ahead of me. No cameras, no pets. Why? Why no cameras? Do they have something that they should be ashamed of? This is how the Olympics is watched in a shopping mall. People are sitting here and is that fencing? Oh, that's fencing. So this is how we watch the Olympics. Pretty cool, huh? Is that how you guys watch the Olympics in shopping malls? Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs since there's no way that I'm gonna wait for 50 numbers. That's insane. 50 numbers. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna go buy something and go home. That's crazy. And I think reception might be bad inside the grocery store because it's like a death trap in terms of reception. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a while since I did a walking live. Not to mention getting to the central side. I haven't been there for ages. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm still working on my the Tokyo video, the series that I have. It's just that I'm kind of slow at it right now, but it should be coming out this weekend, hopefully. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. Thanks for coming in. I'll post some shorts up of my cats and stuff in the meantime. Other than that, you guys enjoy, stay safe, and see you on my next video.